Salute and thank you, NERDSoul. Oh yeah, late ill kid at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing that Street Geek and NERDSoul. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Let's go, man. It's about that NERDSoul gaming. We got some news for you, man. We going chill and talk, and we ain't getting into no beef. We ain't doing no stuff. We ain't talking about Dominican Republic. We ain't talking about Cammy. We ain't doing that. All right. We ain't getting into that. We ain't getting into that drama. But we got some other stuff. We got some good news. But with that said, we ain't by ourselves. I have the man, the myth, the legend, Open Mind. Say what's up.
What's up, NERDSoul family, gaming community, FGC, and all that jazz. Glad to be back.
Man, look, it's a good day. It's a good day for the FGC. You know what? I'm going to start it off. FGC rejoice. You know what I'm saying? Rejoice and be glad. You know what I'm saying? Because we have a new update coming for Coreupt. And matter of fact, I want to give a shout out to Coreupt. Jesse, who basically is the front man for the video game Coreupt. If you haven't heard of it, you know what I'm saying? I'll probably have some up on the screen. I'll play some. And right now it's only on PC. It's on Steam. But they will be coming to, Xbox and all them in a second. But they have a new update coming where they're going to be releasing arcade mode and all that good stuff. Here's the thing that I want to give a shout out to them about. They released this game. They did like a soft release at like the end of December, right?
Yeah.
Was it the end of December?
December 24th to be exact.
Yeah, December 24th, right? In that short time, this will be their 5th update to the game. And this is a team of only like 6 or so people.
Mm-hmm.
The game has rollback netcode. Game got, tons of awesome, beautiful graphics. You can swap between kind of like hyper real HD or more of like a comic book style, cell shaded kind of joint. They got matchmaking. They got lobbies. Like for a very small team, team of 6 people doing this, and they've given you this will be the 5th update in about 2 months basically.
Yeah, it seems like they listening too. They're listening to the community.
And they're doing the updates. Capcom ain't giving you that. They charging y'all. They charging y'all $1,700.
Nah,
Tekken ain't giving y'all that. Tekken ain't giving y'all that. And the creator is actually on Twitter. He'll talk to you. He's on Instagram. He'll talk to you. Like Jesse will actually say stuff to you. Like, look. Mm-hmm. Y'all better support these indie creators that's out here actually talking to y'all, out here actually doing updates. Like I remember when the demo dropped and all that, and people were loving it. People were having a good time posting up their videos. And when the game dropped, it was kind of like a soft drop. And they had like sounds and stuff, small issues that that happen when you drop a game. They did an update on December. They did this update like December 26th or something, like right after. No cost. Did another update January 6th. No cost. They have nothing to do with nothing else. Did no cost. Did another update. Gameplay adjustments. What's this? January 11th. No cost. Once again, January 25th. No cost. And they doing another update now, adding a whole nother mode for us. No cost. And they posted up on Twitter that they're going to do another sale as well. So look, y'all better support y'all indies. Like whether it's Up Ubi, whether it's Thunder Ray, whether it's Green
I want to say something. I want to say something about to not to Team Coreupt, but to the FGC as it pertains to Team Coreupt, right?
Oh, okay.
Now I don't have a copy of it yet because I'm on PlayStation. But I have been paying attention because, vicariously through you, you got the PC, so you got the game. So I'm able to kind of see like the community's roller coaster of, complaints and thank yous, right?
Yeah.
Now, all the patch notes that they've put out up until this point, where they've given you the thing that you said you wanted. I need a training dummy option. I need training mode. I need the ability to control the volume. I need this. I need that. right? All of y'all in the FGC that complain about whatever the devs are not listening. They don't care. They're disconnected.
Yep.
Team Coreupt is following the formula and they doing everything today.
Yep.
I don't say everything to the best of their ability.
Yeah, it's 6 people, y'all.
To the best of their ability to satisfy the toxic FGC. And here we are, y'all still toxic. Now, I don't know.
Man.
Now, listen, I don't have a copy of the game yet, so I don't have anything to ask Team Coreupt for because I haven't mashed the button for it because I'm waiting on it to drop on PlayStation. I'm sure it'll eventually get here, but I'm just saying, so far, they have given y'all, Team Coreupt has given y'all crybabies everything that y'all want, and y'all still mad. So it's like at the end of the day, I can't take y'all seriously with your Street Fighter 6 complaints, your Tekken 8 complaints, whatever game you frequent, Mortal Kombat, whatever game you frequent right now that you making a rant about how that damn company or that company won't give you. Why don't they do this? Why don't they do that? I'm sick of this and I'm sick of that. Team Coreupt with they six people is doing the best they can to answer y'all. They listening to the community. They giving y'all what y'all want in a timely fashion, mind you.
Yeah, the game's only been out. I mean,
you ain't gotta wait. You ain't gotta wait 6 months for this thing that y'all say it needs to be. I saw the latest update, right? I saw the latest update where it said it was some patch notes for Sawing Off, right? Adjusted Sawing Off. Yeah. They did some balance adjustment.
I think recovery time and stuff.
Right. I'm assuming that Sawing Off has some OP about him. And he's getting away with stuff that he probably shouldn't get away with. So they went in there and patched that, right? I don't know. I'm just making an assumption because I read the patch notes and I was thinking like, okay, I think Sawing Off might be out there giving them that work. So they had to go in there and scale them back a little bit. But that's just an example. An example of a character being nerfed, so to speak. It looks to me from the patch notes, Sawing Off got nerfed or something. To just long story short, look like Sawing Off got nerfed. So here's the thing, y'all cry about nerfs and buffs, and I'm sure they'll get around to it with each character that y'all may cry about. I'm just pointing out the fact that Team Coreupt is listening to the community, and I need the community to acknowledge that. And all these little snide comments I'm seeing under Coreupt's little videos, I'm gonna need y'all to cut that out. The thing that you saying they need to do, they actually did in the patch notes.
Yeah, the things you complain to NRS about, the things you complain to Capcom about, to Bandai Namco about, they do. They listen to y'all, and it's time to reward. It's time to reward developers that listen to us with dollars.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And it's like I said, I've been following it through you because you got the PC game. So when you post your clips, I read your comment section and they be trying to bash the game. But it's like the thing that they're bashing, the patch notes gave you that.
Yeah.
What you said they need to do blank. And they did it. And they did it in less than 2 weeks of your comment. Whoever you are watching this. So I'm trying to understand what you hating on. Because I ain't seen a video game yet. I ain't seen a fighting game yet respond that quickly to any gripe about anything pertaining to their game, bro. This is unheard of, bro.
They're a small but very nimble and very mighty team.
This is unheard of.
5 updates in like 2
months. 5 updates. I'm saying like y'all don't get the stuff y'all want in Tekken 8 until the next season patch. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all gotta wait till a whole character release before y'all get the things y'all asked for. And then when they get a patch notes, you still don't get the thing you asked for or cried about. You still got that headache.
Y'all be waiting for that next patch and y'all finally get me like, hey, you ain't did what we asked.
I play these games. I read y'all comments.
Yeah, we see the patch notes and stuff.
Just saying,
and shouts out to Strive. I love playing Strive. I backed off of Strive because people was getting hacked, and I didn't want to look. Hey, I got like one main computer, but I have a lot of networking in my house. I can't take no chances with that one. So I backed off of Strive. Now it might be fixed now. Who knows? But I had to back off. But Strive I love Strive, but Strive don't be giving you no 5 updates in 2 months that you don't have to pay for.
Right.
Like, come on, man. Like, look, we have to reward indie devs with cash. All right.
I'm definitely gonna get it. I hope the price stayed $24 when they come out on PlayStation, because I see it's 24. It's 24.
Yeah, and they'll probably. I'm assuming it'll probably go on sale again when it drops for PlayStation.
Yeah.
But who knows? Because Sony got to get their little surcharge money and stuff. Who knows?
Even if it's 30, look, I'm gonna get it because I just want to support. Like, like,
and it's a new fighter.
Yeah, like, listen.
Hey, look.
I don't know them guys.
Don't let me mess around and get good.
I don't know them guys from Mechanic Paint over there at Coreupt. It's just like when with the little backstory that we know, and like I said, being on your channel and following it through you, from what I do know, it's like, yo, I want to support these cats. Like, I just got a soft spot for them. You want to call it that? I want to support these cats over on PlayStation, right? Because I don't have PC and I'm not finna get one. But whenever it drop on PlayStation, I'm telling you, I'm be dropping a lot of content for that joint. I ain't live stream in a minute. I'm gonna actually live stream playing Coreupt.
Yo,
at least one day a week. At least one day a week, I'm a live stream.
They talked when this game was being developed. I remember people saying like, "Hey, we want rollback netcode, blah blah blah." And all we hear from the big guys, all we hear from NRS and Bandai and whatever, how hard it is to get rollback. That's all. Team of 6, they got rollback for you. Then they dropped. People was like, "Oh, where's the arcade mode?" Is this the same FGC that I can't get out of rank mode? But fine. Y'all want arcade mode? Cool. Got arcade mode coming right now. Like, come on, bro. You can't. Bro, come on now. Now I'm gonna be playing arcade mode because I like arcade mode, but y'all was acting like it was like a do or die for arcade mode.
I think they just wanna. I think they just hating, bro.
Yeah,
a lot of indie devs is feeling the crunch. Not just Team Coreupt. A lot of these indie devs is going through the toxic FGC or the toxic gaming community.
Yeah,
just put the FGC. The whole gaming community is toxic.
No matter what it is, it's not going to be enough, and they're not. They're gonna try to equate you to XYZ company that's pulling in $1 billion a year.
Right.
They're gonna watch them just like Coreupt. They want to treat Coreupt like it's Street Fighter 6. And it's like, come on, bro. It's not.
Look, I don't have super high expectations for any indie game, right? Even if I don't, I could see an indie game on a PlayStation Store and see that it's indie, and then back on mind, I'm like, you know what? Like, I lower my expectations immediately because, like, I would just say this is probably a small team. So whatever I'm finna get into, I'm gonna do my best to just play it. Might not promote it too much, but I'll play it at the very least, especially if it's $10. Like Brazen, like the game, what's it called? The little fighting game I was just
Diesel Legacy,
Brazen, whatever, right? That's an indie game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know these dudes. I don't know who made the game, but it's kind of dope. And I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing around with it. It was on sale for $10. I ain't made no content for it yet because I just been in practice mode mashing, trying to learn how to play. I had 2 matches as of today. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't good at all. I'm just mashing. But I think if I can play it consistently, I'll make some content for it because it's an indie game. I'm just supporting the indie devs. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have super high expectations for it because it's like, this is an indie game. They probably was on a small budget. It looked pretty decent. It's fun to play so far. I don't know what to complain about yet because I ain't really played it. But same for Coreupt. Any side scrolling Metroidvania indie game, like, I'll show them love in the back of my mind and not like have a super high expectation like something like an Activision or Bungie. Or we're actually gonna
talk about a little bit later.
Right. So like I would, in from my consumer standpoint, just speaking from my consumer standpoint.
Yeah.
I know how to turn it on and off, turn it up a notch, down a notch, depending on the developer, because it's like I'm not spoiled like the average gamer is. I'm not spoiled like that. Like, I understand.
You remember them NES days.
Hey, I understand business too. Like, look at the economy. Look at the economy right now. Like, how we gonna, in one breath, claim to know civics, claim to understand politics, and then have the same complaint and have these exuberant complaints and gripes about the gaming community? Like, they could just give you that thing that you saying that's gonna cost them an arm, a leg, at that. Then you don't want to buy. You don't like microtransactions. You don't like
Yeah.
the high price and stuff. But somebody got to pay somewhere.
Yeah.
So if we lower our expectations just a little bit, just this much, just lower your expectations this much right here, this much, and play the game and mash your buttons, right? Because it's a video game at the end of the day. How good does it have to look? You know it's not real. So why does it have to look real?
Like, and this is no diss to the new that footage from the new Virtua Fighter that's dropping. There's no diss to that. That looks it looks incredible. I don't think that's real gameplay.
That's not gameplay. That's CGI.
Because they said it was gameplay at the bottom of the screen.
That's not gameplay. That's CGI. The game ain't gonna look like that.
Sega, come on now.
Or if it is gameplay, it's off the PlayStation 6 dev kit. If it is gameplay,
they're running it on like a
what's the new look like?
What's the new video? They're running on like a RTX 5090. They ain't telling nobody. They're running on the 5090, and they ain't telling nobody.
If that's gameplay, that's the PlayStation 6 early game dev kit, and so the game that they tested on the PlayStation 6 is Virtua Fighter. Yeah, it better look like that on PlayStation 6.
Because I saw that footage, I was like, I'm feeling you, but I don't know if this is the gameplay. I think y'all, alright, okay. Y'all say, alright, we'll see. We'll see.
It's too real.
But yeah, that's one piece of news. This Coreupt got another update coming. The updates y'all been getting are free. Shouts out to Ryan Birch. There's a guy named Ryan Birch on Twitter. I was going back and forth with talking because he was looking to see if there is a tutorial mode or training mode only demo. So I said, like, hey, I don't know if you played recently, but they got the tutorial mode and all that. But he was saying, no, I want a free demo version. And basically I responded, like, I don't know if the demo is still open. I remember they did have a demo because I played it, but I don't know if it's still open. But, you know, he said, I know there is the Steam return policy, but I don't like relying on that. And this is not to diss him, because I went back and forth with him. I'm in good faith and I'm not angry with him. But I said, you know, as far as that's concerned, you're going to have to take a chance on this game just like any other one on Steam. You know what I'm saying? Any other game. Like, any other game that we buy on Steam, especially indie games, we take a shot on all of them. Like, not every indie game is going to have a demo. Many of them do, but they also have open and closed periods. And I don't know if this one's closed or not. I tagged Jesse in it because it might still be open. I just don't know, because since I have the full game, I don't even look for the demo no more. So it might be available. But I mean, guys, come on now. Y'all don't have no problem taking a chance on something that costs $70, $80. Now all of a sudden you can't take a chance on $25. So all I'm saying is, give the game a shot, just like you would give any other game a shot, and take a chance just like you would take a chance on any other game that's on Steam. Unless you're one of them people that's always returning stuff, like Ryan. Hold up, Ryan, are you one of them people that be like, you buy the shirt and you just put the tag on the inside, wear it to the club, and then bring it back?
Fab, they complaining about.
I hope you don't do that. But I don't think you do that, Ryan. I don't think you don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Look, the FGC is complaining about Diesel Legacy. I saw some reviews on it.
Oh, really?
And they trashing Diesel Legacy. I don't like the lane jump. That's whack. I'm like, everything is whack.
I will say this. I didn't like how it didn't feel smooth to me, but I do also think that it's something that's
something different.
I think it's unique. I wish that it worked more like a beat 'em up.
Yeah.
But
because that's really what they were shooting for. It seemed like to me.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was before I started playing it. And then when I got the demo, I was like, I don't really like it, but I wasn't out there trying to bash it neither. I do think the characters look cool, and I like the moves and the combos too. And I would love to do like a wave forward survival mode kind of thing on it, but I don't like the lane changes. Don't seem smooth to me, or at least when I played. Now this is the demo; it's probably fixed by now.
It is cross-play, so we can both play it if you want.
I
noticed that it's cross-play. You can send me an invite or send me a friend request on the game.
Okay.
You could be my friend on Diesel Legacy, and we could just mash up. I don't know how to play, so we both gonna figure it out.
Right? If they have a crazy survival mode, that might change my tune on that.
Well, I don't know what modes it is. I went straight to rank match because something is wrong with my head. Something is wrong with my brain. And I was like, I don't know why I do this on every fighting game. Like, you would think I would go to casual mode and protect my rank on a game. I don't know how to play. Listen, I went straight to rank match on Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. I don't care. Like, I am.
Yeah, I tried to go to practice, but it wouldn't work. So when I went to Fatal Fury, I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll just go to rank match and
you can play casuals or room lobbies, but something is wrong with me.
When I went to casuals on Fatal Fury, there was nobody in there. It just kept waiting. So I went to rank, and I won a fight and I lost the fight. So I was like, cool, 50%. I'm cool. I'm gonna stay right.
Look, listen. When the beta ended, I told y'all last show, I ranked up to B5 because it's D, C, B, A, then S. That's the rank tier.
Oh, okay.
You start off as D. You start off as rookie.
Yeah.
And then you get D1, D2, all the way to 5. It counts up D1, it counts down. D5, D4, D3, 3, 2, then C5, C4, blah, blah. So it's the letter grades, and there's 5 tiers in each letter. I ranked up to B5.
Nice.
Before the beta ended. And that's just me, like, I'm gonna get Coreupt.
I think I've already decided who I want to play with Coreupt. I think I've already decided it's going to be Revolver. I think Revolver. I think I like him. I like Revolver. Okay. Yeah, I think I feel more comfortable with him. I think I'm gonna use him.
I'm gonna have to check him out and see what you're doing. I see your videos, but I still don't know what's happening because I'm not playing it. So I don't
see. Once you play it, you might be like, "There's a character that's better suited to you." But I've gone through everybody, and I think I like Revolver the most.
I gotta stress test the whole roster just like I did with Fatal Fury. Like, I know who I'm gonna play with on Fatal Fury when the full game drops, because this is just part 2 of Mark of the Wolves. But I'm glad I did play with the whole roster in this beta, because now I'm a Terry Bogard main, and I've never been a Terry Bogard main across any SNK game. I've never mashed a button for Terry Bogard.
Wow.
I love City of the Wolves Terry Bogard. His toolkit, I mean, he's the same as far as visual. But
they've been doing a lot of that stuff lately with fighting games. It's like taking the old character and freshening them up a little bit.
But the thing is, Rock Howard is more Terry Bogard than Terry Bogard is, as far as his input. Like the rising tackle move, and a lot of Rock Howard's inputs are old school Terry Bogard, which I didn't like. Charging up, and Terry Bogard was like a hybrid charge character.
Yeah, he was.
He was like hybrid charge. Like, he had some quarter circle moves, but he was a hybrid charge character, which is why I didn't like him. Fatal Fury City of the Wolves Terry Bogard is not charged at all. So
okay.
I'm gonna play with Andy, of course, because Andy Bogard has always been my main, but I gotta wait for this DLC to come out. But
yeah, I've never played with Andy, but I'm interested because it's been so long since I've played a Fatal Fury period.
Yeah,
that I'm interested to see who's in that. When I was playing in the beta, I was playing with Vox because he just seemed like the most kind of like, I guess, character that kind of worked for me. He has a dive kick. He has kind of like a rush special, sort of. He doesn't have a teleport, but I mean, hey, everybody, you can't have everything.
I don't think I'm gonna be playing with Vox. Like, he's not trash by no means. He's not the character for me, but I did play with him. I got some wins. I got some clips with him. I ain't put them out yet.
There's certain things that I like. Like, I like a dive kick, Or like even like Faust. Faust pretty much has everything I like.
Yeah, that's why I
Faust,
recommend
Faust
him
and
to you.
Strive has everything. He has a dive kick, even though it's not a fast dive kick. It's kind of like a slow dive kick. But then you can cancel it into other stuff, which I like. He has a teleport. He has, of course, the RNG. Man, look, I could go on with Faust. Look, I like Faust. And like, see, I actually kind of like try to use him. Like, I try to be good with him.
Oh, you move with him. You probably rusty now because you ain't playing them.
Yeah, I ain't playing,
but I'm
I'm gonna have to pick
glad.
it up. I'll throw in some clips for this video. I'll see if I can throw it back on
Oh
and see
yeah,
if I can find a match or two.
give us some Faust clips. But I am glad though. If we can move on from this. I am glad I touched every character, which is what I'm going to do with Coreupt, because you never know who your muscle memory going like flock to, because it's not about practice mode beating up on the trainer dummy. It's about getting into a live scrap. Just like you
Okay.
For example, take it to real life. Maybe you're not studying martial arts right now, but you are familiar with martial arts to some point.
Yeah, I'm actually studying now, so I'm studying something new now.
You gotta get into a scuffle at the dojo, not like
yeah.
You have to. The sensei force y'all to get in.
You gotta spar sooner or later to kind of
everybody sit Indian style and make a circle, and y'all gotta go light contact, full contact, but light. And the sensei there is making sure y'all don't hurt yourself. Like, you have to get into a live scuffle. You can't just shadow box. You can't just air kick, air punch, and just do the posing and stuff. Like, you gotta land something.
That'll get your muscles straight.
Yeah, you gotta
form right, but you gotta
know who you are as far as like in a battle, right?
Unfortunately, so, you kind of gotta get hit.
You gotta get hit, and you gotta hit somebody.
I know it sounds bad, but
no, that's just fighting. Like, if you don't want to, I'm out of shape. I ain't studied martial arts in years because that's something my dad did when I was a young man. But when I get myself situated, because we moving and stuff, we getting out of here where we at. We're gonna move to another location, and I get time. I'm gonna get myself back in the dojo, not because I want to whoop somebody's butt, but because I'm getting older. My joints are starting to ache a little bit. So studying martial arts is good for the longevity of your bones. True. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to fight nobody really, you know what I'm saying? But it's just the fact that I know I'm gonna have to get in the mat, and I know I'm gonna have to get slammed and kicked and punched and stuff like that. I know that. I know that's gonna happen. That's just part of learning how to fight. Like, you gotta get your butt whooped to learn how to fight. So applying that to the gaming, I'm gonna have to touch every character on Coreupt's list and fight somebody online, take a few L's, maybe get some dubs. But I gotta get punched and slammed and kicked and thrown and put into the corner with these characters, so I can see what does revolver do in the corner, what does sawn off do in the corner. Like, so I'm like this is I'm gathering like data in my head, and then I'm asking myself, do I like the way this character deals with this situation? Yes or no?
Gotcha.
And I got that answer with Terry Bogard, right? I don't know yet with Andy. I don't know yet with Marco Rodriguez and the other characters, but I'm gonna test it and see. You know what I'm saying? So far, I know I'm gonna main Marco Rodriguez because that's who I play with in Marketer Wood. He's probably gonna have some extra differences, but I just added Terry Bogard to my list of characters I'm gonna play with. So that's how I approach it. I don't know. Visually, it looks cool. Coreupt looks cool visually, but I gotta touch this game to see, who I'm going to play with.
All right, well, I'm gonna move us on to a serious story and kind of a funny story. So, coming to us from Binghamton, New York, WIVT-WBGH reports a man has been charged with burglary in the second degree after allegedly trying to steal a video game console from a Binghamton home, Binghamton police announced on Tuesday. Police say 31-year-old Donald Whitman broke into a home at 37 Prospect Avenue in Binghamton around 1:50 a.m. on March 4th. The resident, that was like today. So The residents, I guess for y'all watching yesterday, the residents heard noise coming from downstairs and found Whitman in the house attempting to steal the gaming system. Police police arrived in time to investigate the situation, at which point Whitman was taken into custody and charged with burglary in the second degree. The video game console was returned to the owners. The incident remains under investigation. Anyone with information is encouraged to contact the Binghamton Police Detective Bureau at 607-772-7080. Now here's my question. Is it alleged when we caught you and the police got there, you were still there? Like, okay, if you got if you got the console in your hand, you like is it alleged anymore?
It's not alleged. You got
like,
the
open
you
my
got the
if you come downstairs and I got your console and I'm like this. Like, I don't think it's alleged. You don't have to say alleged. Like, we got
yo.
That's it.
You did the crime, fam. It's you. Like, you did it.
You're
it's
right
you.
there. It's not you're right there. We're looking at you. The police. Look, the police got here. You're still here. Like, and look for the police to get there in time where he's still in the house. You know they live in a good area because police responded mad quick. All right, wherever Binghamton is, it's a nice area in Binghamton. But dude, guys, gaming. This is a gaming podcast, so you know we love playing games. All right.
Yeah.
But you don't have to steal.
Yeah. I mean, what you gonna do? What you gonna do with it?
You're 31 stealing video games.
He was 31. He was 31.
Yeah, Donald Whitman is 31 years old, broke into a home to steal.
Oh, gosh.
Donald. Where's your daddy at?
This story makes me want to smoke my cigar real quick. Hold on, I'm lighting my cigar.
Where? You're 31.
This story makes me want to smoke my cigar, bro.
Okay.
And shout out to Solar Gray. That's my dude.
Shouts to Solar, man. Solar is dope, man. I can understand there are times where you may feel the need to steal. You know, you might be desperate, you might be destitute, you know, back is against the wall. But a gaming console is not one of those things you steal. Like, you know, Donald, come on, man. Donald.
It's sad, bro.
Man, gaming is real out there. Like, people learn from Donald. Do not steal don't steal video games. Like, okay, I remember back in the day, my cousin stole my Game Boy and I stole it back. But he was a kid, all right? We were both kids, all right? He wasn't a 31-year-old man. Like, and I don't want nobody coming here, he did something when he was young. No, he's 31, bruh. I will give you the young excuse until 20. I might push you to 21. But come on, man. You know breaking into someone's house is wrong. Did they call you over? Did they invite you? So you knew you was going there. You know you weren't supposed to be there, right? Did you live there? You know you weren't.
You just reminded me of a story that happened to me. This is why I don't have an Xbox. Me and this guy actually fell out, man. We've been knowing each other since kids.
Hit us with the story time. I'm ready for this one.
This guy I grew up with. Talk about my hometown. We both live in Texas, but we grew up in the same, went to the same junior high school and high school.
All right.
Man, I ain't saying this is why we fell out. This was just the straw that broke the camel's back.
All right.
So over a period of 3 years, right? Mm-hmm. I had 3 different Xboxes. Three. Now, at the time, I was working offshore, gone for 30 days, out at sea, come home for 2 weeks. So my boy at the time, he's like, "Yo, man, let me play the Xbox while you on the ship, because you take your PlayStation with you." I had both systems. usually be on your PlayStation. You don't play the Xbox that much, man. Let me hold it for you. Then when you get back, just come back and pick it up. So the first Xbox, it was an Xbox 360. I let him hold it. I get on the ship for 30 days. I come back. His girlfriend's child broke it. Didn't offer to replay it. Didn't offer nothing. Right? This is the story he told me. So I go buy me another Xbox. Xbox One. No. Yeah, Xbox One. When he got the Xbox One. Something happened again where the new girlfriend he with, her kid broke that one. No replacement. These Xboxes cost $300-$400, right? This is the start that broke the camel's back. And I ended up having to stay with him for a little minute. Just crashing at his crib because I was just in transition. I had another Xbox, man. He took that. What I did was I took it to the pawn shop to pay a bill. Right, the Xbox. I took it to the pawn shop, but I was gonna get it out the pawn shop that following week. Right, I just needed to pay a bill at the time. I ain't tell him. I just took it to the pawn shop, and I knew the pawn shop wasn't gonna give me nothing for it. But I told the guy, I said, "Hey, man, I'm coming to get this back. I just need you to. I'm giving it to you right now. You give me a little $60 for it. I'm gonna pay this bill. I promise you, I'm coming back to get my Xbox. Cool. Right. He actually put it up for me. Why do homeboy? First of all, he came home. He's like, "Yo, man, what the Xbox at?" I said, "I took it to the pawn shop." But you ain't want it? I'm like, "Nah, I still want it. I just had to pay this bill, and I ain't want to ask you for no money." You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to ask him to borrow the money from him. I just put my Xbox in the pawn shop to take care of that bill I had.
There we go.
He knew the pawn shop I went to. Went up there, got the Xbox out the pawn shop. I was like, "Dude, why you gonna get my Xbox out the pawn shop? I told you I was going to get it. Don't worry about it, fam. I got it for you." I'm like, "How much he asked you for it?" It's just $65. I was like, "Well, here goes $65." He's like, "No, don't worry about it, fam. Just when you pack up and you get your stuff together, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I got you." Dude stole my Xbox 3 different times, and he was 35. Right now, you reminded me of that story because you was scolding this person about being 31.
This 31 years old. You know, if you're 30, you still. I don't know, something that like you need to live. Like say you down bad and your refrigerator's empty and you have to steal food for sustenance to live. That's
different.
Not a console.
Not a video game. Bro, it's like it's man. Listen, I that's why I don't have an Xbox to this day. Now me and him not cool no more. And we fell out for some other reasons, but that was the straw that broke the camel's back. I was just like, I just couldn't take it no more, man. Like I was just like,
it was bad enough he sold the first Xbox. Then he sold the second Xbox. I think
that's what he did. Because you thinking like I'm thinking. I'm thinking exactly what he did.
He straight sold him Xbox. then the third Xbox, he could have been like, conscious wise, he could have been like, you know what? I did steal 2 of his Xboxes. Let me go to the pawn shop, get this Xbox to him, and give it to him because I know in my heart that I stole 2 of them. So let me just give 1.
Man, listen, I don't even want to know his side of the story. Right? I just feel like
it's a long lie. You know what?
I just feel like it was a very petty situation. We 2 grown men. This is a video game. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I know I grew up with this guy, but everybody ain't your friend, bro. Like, everybody just not your friend. Some people like to see you down. You feel me?
That is true. True that.
Whether you grew up with them from childhood, it don't matter. People harbor jealousy. So, and we're not cool no more for other reasons. But that was the straw. That was the straw that just broke the camel's back for me. I was just like, I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah, I can't do this. Like,
I can't. I changed my number. I changed my number. He couldn't call me if he wanted to. I blocked him on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was on Facebook at the time, but I ain't on Facebook no more. So, like, I just don't associate myself with him. And if I see him in passing, I'm not going to attack him or nothing. It's like, you're not about to fight. But it's just the fact that it hurt. it just hurt. It was like hurtful because it's like that's 30 years. That's 30 years of knowing somebody and it's down the drain for some petty stuff, bro. But for me, it wasn't the Xbox, it was the principle. It's like, yo, if you would steal from me, and I would never do that to you. I would never do you like that. I would never do like it's not in my mind and my thought process to come. Like if you invited me to your house, I'm gonna walk in there. I'm gonna walk out of your house, NERDSoul, with the same thing I walked in there.
Thank you.
I'm not coming. Like if I come to your crib and I chill in the space right there and we do a dual podcast, like yo, open mine over the crib. I'm not leaving out of there with none of your comic books. I'm not stealing from you, man. Like
he's not taking this. All right,
he's not taking nothing. I'm not taking nothing. No. If anything, I might leave you a gift, let alone take something. That way you can be like, yo, the open mind stopped by and left me this, whatever. Like, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna leave something. I'm not gonna leave.
Thank you. Like, don't.
So that's just what it is.
Anyway, but yeah, I just thought that was an interesting story, just because it's like they said alleged when like they caught him there. It's not alleged no more. Like we don't. I know you have to use alleged when you're not sure.
When you're not sure.
We didn't see it, and you know he was like fully in the scene, or we thought, but
he did that.
He was still in the house.
He did that.
He did it. He did it. All right, so last story I want to hit on is an Activision story. I mean, sorry, not Activision, Acclaim story. Y'all know Acclaim, kicking game like Acclaim.
TJStorm mentioned this the last show we did.
Yeah. So
TJStorm mentioned he prophesied this. I'm gonna send him this video.
Yep. So Acclaim, shouts out to TJStorm. So Acclaim Entertainment is being reborn as an indie game publisher focused on original IP, which is pretty. It's interesting in at least because of their historical kind of name. But all right, so Acclaim Entertainment, the legendary company, published titles like Mortal Kombat in the 1980s and 90s, is back with an indie game as an indie game publisher. After more than 2 decades, a team of industry veterans has united to bring back one of the gaming industry's most iconic brands to publish original intellectual properties. And basically the main statement is it's a relaunch and a revitalization of the Acclaim brand with a completely new team. Some players have an association with Acclaim in the past, but it's an all new team. And I think this is cool for indie games in general, because I know Acclaim like they said for Mortal Kombat, but I also know Acclaim from It's on fire or He's on Fire. Like, man, I remember those home ports of
I got a question for you,
NBA Jam. Like, yo, Acclaim was that company.
I got a question for you, for nerd, because I read this article and I'm confused. So maybe you can help me out, because I'm confused about it. They said something to the effect of helping other indie developers with their publishing or IPs. What does that mean?
In my opinion, what I think they're going to be doing, hopefully, is sort of opening the industry doors for a lot of these indie devs, because
what does that mean,
a lot of indie devs don't really have. Well, you know what? That is a good point, because we don't really. Indie devs don't have to get on store shelves and stuff like that anymore.
Right. So I'm trying to understand what that.
Now that you ask that is a good question, because they did say, they're going to help basically help, indie devs and stuff. But I wonder what that means now, because it says they want to support indie developers and new original IP. Maybe the only thing I can assume, because they don't need usually the big deal that publishers would do is get you on shelves. They were able to get you on shelves. The only thing I can think of now is maybe get you money, get you sponsorships, get you cash.
Does it mean, and this is me asking, this ain't me saying it because I don't know what it means. Does it mean that, let's say an indie game like Coreupt, for example, just using Coreupt for example, because there's a lot of indies out there. Let's say Coreupt needed Acclaim for whatever. Would Acclaim put their name on Coreupt, or would it still be Team Coreupt for the developer? Like what?
It would probably be the way it was back in the day, where Team Corrupt's logo with Flash, and then Acclaim's logo with Flash, and then whoever else. Because they say, like you were saying, and what I'm thinking, I guess, is they say, what is it? First and foremost, the new Acclaim is going to support indie developers and bring new original IP. It will provide all of the resources needed to bring their games to the widest possible audiences. And I'm like, well, we don't need store shelves no more. So what are you just talking about, like just Steam? Or maybe because resources is money. So I'm assuming
right.
I'm assuming maybe the cash that they need to kind of like, I mean, it's no secret that, you kind of got to pay to play with Sony and Microsoft. Mm-hmm. So maybe that's what they mean. Or maybe just dev cash. Like, hey, look, we trying to keep XYZ people on to finish this game and we running out of money. And Acclaim says, okay, we'll come through with an extra 20,000, but you got to put our logo on it. You know what I'm saying?
So would it be a situation, let's say an indie game wanted to put their game on PlayStation because how a lot of everything goes to Steam. Would Acclaim just be like their lawyer in a sense?
Yeah, see, I wonder what they mean by resources, because I don't know if they're talking about, or maybe they just mean in general, like anything, money, lawyers, representation.
Well,
because
not lawyers,
resources is very vague, and I'm assuming it's just money, but.
But Acclaim is a name brand big company, used to be. So they got Jeff Jarrett, the ex wrestler, in there too. So part of this team. I don't know. I'm asking because I don't understand it.
Yeah, because when I saw that, I just assumed it was money, but it could be their name as well. Like, I mean, if someone says, "Hey, such and such, Acclaim is calling for a meeting," it's probably easier for Acclaim to get some time on someone's calendar instead of like, XYZ Games. You know what I'm saying? Unless XYZ Games is already a company, I didn't mean it like that.
Maybe Acclaim got some studios that the devs could use to make games.
True.
That's a resource.
Yeah.
Like we got old studio equipment that y'all can make your game on. And like you said, they could just put the logo on it. Okay, that makes sense. I'm just asking questions because I don't understand that part of the article. Like, help indie developers. Like,
I'm like, what are y'all doing? The only thing when they said resources, I just assumed money, but it could be money, representation. It could be actual space. Like, say, it might be easier for you to dev in a space that already has dope computers and this, that, and the third, instead of like in the basement or the garage on the weekend.
Right. So state-of-the-art equipment.
Yeah,
because the equipment is also a resource.
Like allowing you to quit your job so you can like finish the game, because most of these games take a long time. Indie games take a long time because guys are doing this on nights and weekends. Like they have a 9 to 5. Like they might have a finance gig or something that they do normally, and they're tweaking the game, on Saturday and Sunday, and then trying to like figure it out.
And now that you said that, I just want to. Like take that ball and run with it for a little bit. Mm-hmm. That's another reason why we shouldn't come down too hard on indie developers, because 99% of them have 9 to 5 jobs and they can't just get to the issue that you have with their game. Like, in other words, they don't make their money off the sale of their game. They make their money off the job that they work 9 to 5, and then they'll get around to your gripe when they get around to it. Versus a Namco or a Capcom, where that's
all
job.
They do all day. Yeah,
they paycheck come from Capcom. They paycheck come from Namco, Activision, Blizzard. Like, I'm saying, like, I have I ain't gonna say I have a business mind because I'm not a businessman, but I understand business. I understand how things work, pecking order and stuff like that, just the flow of that machine and how that machine is oiled. So the gripes that I have about certain games aren't things that Capcom, Tekken, and Mortal Kombat can't fix. It's just in that situation, y'all are deliberate. It's not that you don't have the money or the resources. You chose to give me Arnold Schwarzenegger. You chose to give me We gonna keep.
We didn't ask for Arnold
You
Schwarzenegger.
chose to give me Arnold Schwarzenegger and Megan
And then you
Fox and
like,
everybody.
here, come buy
I
him for
didn't.
like $20 or
Right,
something like
like in that situation, I'm gonna gripe about that. Right, and then let's say Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm
that. I
not
mean,
gonna get Grand Theft Auto 6 when it first dropped. I'm a
yeah.
nerd so light. What's up, hey? What's up, little baby boy? Spider Man.
He said, "What's up? Say what's up." All right. Go to bed.
So I'm saying they
All right,
chose to
they see
do
you.
that. They chose to do that.
Hang on.
they
Don't. He in the video.
they chose to do that exuberant thing that we didn't ask for. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna gripe to them about the decisions that the business decisions that they make.
makes sense.
An indie company is giving you what they got to the best of their ability. I either like the game or I don't like the game. And if I don't like the game, don't take it personal, indie developer out there who
Yeah,
watching this. It's not that it's I understand that you're a small team and you're doing the best you can, but me not liking the game has nothing to do with that. It's just something about the game that I just don't like it, whatever it is.
yeah. I
But for
feel
the
you.
most part, I'm not holding y'all to the same standard as I hold Capcom, Tekken, Mortal Kombat, so Arc System. Like I'm gonna hold them to a high standard because they got the money. We've been down this road before, so why are we still going through this? Like here's an example. One of my main gripes is the matchmaking. Why
Oh
can't
yeah,
I
you told me
choose
that
my
before.
opponent? See, Arc System did it right. Arc System lets you see your opponent,
Yep.
who they
You
playing
can
with, their
choose.
connection, and you can decide if you want to fight them or not. If you decline, that's not rage quit, disconnect. I don't want to fight this person. This person, something wrong with
Yep.
their connecting, or that I can tell that they
You can
cheating,
kind of see
whatever
the
reason.
bars that they have and everything.
I see who I'm fighting. I see the account name and ID, and I don't want to fight this person, and I can decline that. Whereas Capcom and Namco don't give me that option. So, and Mortal Kombat as well. You take this fight, or if you back out, that's a rage quit. It's not a rage quit. I don't want to fight this person. I'm talking about adverse screen. I don't have the option to decline. I'm at burst screen, and now I get to see who I'm fighting. That I don't like that. And y'all got too much money over there at these big
Yeah.
companies to have that matchmaking system so archaic like that, right? Versus an indie company where, matter of fact, Diesel Legacy. I just downloaded it last night because it was on sale for like $7. I've been wanting to play it because I remember you did a video on it last year, and
Yeah.
it was only on Steam. They just put it on PlayStation, and they put it on sale. I was like, oh, I've been wanting to play this. All right, so I got it. Here's what happens: this indie company lets you see who you fighting, and you can decide if you want to fight them or not. This is an indie company that lets you see the matchmaking is like the option to not take the fight is there versus the archaic system in Capcom, Namco, and NetherRealm is like y'all
Yo,
got too much
man.
money.
Like Strive
Y'all
led
got
the
too
way
much.
on that. Like
Y'all
I
got too
like
much
that.
money. Yes, Strive did it perfect. Like I miss
Cause you
Strive,
can be
man. I
like,
can't.
hey, I've fought too many geos tonight. I don't feel
Right, I
like
don't want to
fighting
fight them on
anymore.
Geos. Right, and that's just and you have that option. Like you see them standing up there at the arcade thing. You see them. You see a little avatar with the face of the character. Like you know what? I done fought enough soul bad guys for the day.
Yeah.
I don't want to
I
fight
done
soul
fought like
bad guy
10
no more.
souls. I'm cool.
Right. I want to fight some Nagoriyukis, right? Whatever you
Yeah.
want to fight. Like I'm just saying, Arc System works as far as Guilty Gear Strive is concerned, because Dragon Ball Z don't have this. But Guilty
Oh, they
Gear
don't.
Strive,
Oh.
Dragon Ball Z is archaic. You don't know who you got to take what they give you. But Guilty Gear Strive's matchmaking system did it perfect. I can see my opponent. I can see the online ID. I can see their connection, and I can see the person the character that they use it. Or you can put it like this: you can match me to somebody and take us both to character select screen, and we'll pick our characters right there. So I can just decide if I want to fight this online ID person, where my character is not set to whoever I'm setting it to. I might want to
Got you.
counter pick somebody, right? I might want to counter
Good
pick
point.
you. So take us both to the character select screen, and they pick somebody. Oh, you playing with them? All right, well, I'm gonna play with this character because you playing with that character. I want to play with my character, but my character is not good for who you playing with, so I'm gonna pick this person.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? Like, the matchmaking needs more freedom in these major games, the major companies. Y'all got too much money. That's why I want the indie dev that may be listening to me understand. I'm not holding you to that same regard, that same standard, because you probably a small team. You probably got a small budget, and you doing the best you can with what you got. So if it's more, I ain't gonna say cost efficient. If it's more convenient for you to just put the code in there and leave it alone and focus on something else because you got so much other things to do as a small company, I'm not beating you down like I'm gonna beat Capcom down and Namco down. But that's
they know better.
Yeah.
Oh man, I word. Well, you know what I'm saying. We don't went long, so I'm gonna go on and throw it over to you. Final thoughts, and where can people find you?
Final thoughts. FGC. I need y'all to be consistent, and I need y'all to stop being spoiled. Right? Y'all some spoiled brats. And then the same thing for the gaming community as a whole. I would say stop being toxic, but who's listening to that? Nobody's listening. Nobody cares.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day. We can all dream.
But I think y'all need to pump your brakes a little bit when you griping about the indie games, because I share a lot of y'all sentiments with the bigger games, the Street Fighter 6, the Tekkens, the Mortal Kombats, the other big companies, even the shooter games, right? I share y'all sentiments. I'm right with you. I'm protesting with you. But these indie companies, like, we gotta like understand this. I just want y'all to understand business a little bit more, because if you understand business, you will answer a lot of your own questions before you type them into the comment section of the indie game that you're griping about. Like, your question that you have: why didn't they do this? Why didn't they do that? Because they're a small company and they don't have the money to do that.
It's like 5, 6. It's probably there definitely no more than 10 of these people sometimes.
So once they grow big, then come at them full force. Come at them full. So hey, there's no excuse why y'all spent $1 million making this game and this. I'm right there with you, but I gotta leave y'all out on your own with some of the comments I've been reading about a lot of these indie games. Like, y'all gotta cut that out, because if you understand business, you understand that a budget is a budget for a reason. There's only so much we can do, and we're gonna do what's most important in the budget versus what little gripe the 3 of y'all complaining about. Just 3 of y'all, not 3,000 or 300 of y'all. 3 of y'all. You know what I'm saying? With that,
3 people like, yeah.
I'm Open Mind, spell it with a Y, on Blue Sky. Open Mind 82, spell it with a Y on YouTube. And holler at me. Yo, check out my channel. I just put out 2 videos of my days with the beta. I got one more video coming. It may take me a couple of days because I'm putting finishing touches on it. Yeah. So I got day 1 and day 2 beta out right now on my channel, my YouTube channel. Check it out. Give me some views. I just put it out. So it's the views are struggling right now. You know what I'm saying? But I just put it out, and I kind of put them out together, like right after, like 1 hour after each other. Day 1 and day 2 of the beta. My day 3 beta video is gonna be awesome, but it might take me maybe another week because I'm struggling with some with the PlayStation is acting up right now. It's not letting me download my videos to my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, like once I put the second video out, for some reason my phone won't allow me to download my PlayStation videos. It's a glitch. It's a bug right now in the PlayStation app, because I take the videos from the PlayStation app, I put them on my phone, and I edit them on my phone. You know what I'm saying? So the third video,
I see.
So just wait on the third video. I'm telling y'all, I got some fire for y'all. My day 3 beta Fury City of the Wolves beta was like, listen, I'm showing off on this one. The first 2 videos, I was learning how to play, and I wanted y'all to see that. I wanted y'all to see the journey that I was on from day 1 to day 2 to day 3 and the end of the beta. But the day 3 beta video that I do for y'all, I'm not rushing it. It might be another week before I put it out. I'm taking my time with it because they might give us a second beta.
Oh, word? Okay.
Ain't no might. They are giving us a second beta. They just didn't say today. We're getting a second beta for Fatal Fury City of Wolves. It's been confirmed. So just want to put that all out there, y'all. So subscribe to the channel. Support your boy. I'm your boy, Open Mind.
All right, word up. Final thoughts over here. Go check out Coreupt and don't steal video games. NERDSoul, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, podcast, all that jazz. Till the next time, this is us telling you stay real and peace.
Peace.
All right, we out, y'all.